Mr. Sneed, ayo. I just realized I have my death count from Dark Souls still up. Who knows, that could be relevant to this game. Let's do that. Get back to it. Here we are. Spooktober 2021. Woo. Amnesia. The Dark Descent. I have not played this game in some time. And I've never beaten it either. Should not be played to win. Well, it said focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Blah, blah, blah. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. Just calm down. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return where you left off next time you start up the game. Well, Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. Okay. Light and dark is very important. Play in a dark room, well, I could do that, but then the camera quality would be garbage. It already is. Shut up. Use the slider below. Yep. Scroll on the right's barely visible. I mean, I could. It doesn't really change much on that screen, it doesn't look like, so just keep it here. That should be okay. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Frictional games. Let's go. Okay. I am Soap. Okay. Let's get a few options out of the way, shall we? Crosshair. That's good. Yeah, turn on a little V-Sync. Okay. Some changes. That's fine. Start a new game. Normal, sure. Yes. Here we go. Here comes Daniel.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Okay. Already interesting. This is a good sign. Yes. Get to travel all day tomorrow and stay gone for a month. Oof, goodness. It's quite a while. I've done a similar thing. Like training for a job, I had to travel all over, being gone for a while. Okay. Yes, I have played a bit of this game before. It has been some time. Alright, so Memento has been added to the journal, which is J. Quick access, press M for mementos. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Okay. Got things on the ground. You can just come on over this way. No going this way. Exactly what I'm doing, actually. Yeah. So there we go. There we go. Been right there. Follow the bit of... And we're good. Doing a midnight stream, are we? Kit! Ayo! Well, it's not midnight for me. But For some people, I would imagine, yes, indeed, it is midnight. So we'll say it. Yes, midnight stream. Spookiness abound. Ooh. I will take that. A tinderbox. One of my favorite internet videos ever is from this game. Like a group of people playing this, not like in the same game. Oh, you're on the East Coast, or at least Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, so you're a little ways ahead of me. But yeah, one of my favorite videos, people playing this. And some guys just like, oh, but whenever one of them gets the tinderbox, he's like, tinderbox. Throw some wine around. Don't mind if I do. Okay. So far, so good. I remember the beginning of this game. Here's some footsteps. The creakiness. And we're fine. See, we're fine. Nothing to worry about at all. Make our way. If we stay in the light, nothing can hurt us. Boo-boo. Oh, we got turned around. Whoops. Agenda, spookies, yes. Ooh. Indeed, quite spooky. Okay, so now that we are no longer turned around, we can just keep going. See, there's a little bit of the glob on the ground. It opened on its own. Spooky. I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. Another tinderbox. I will say though, one thing I remember, like sound design wise in this game, there's a noise that happens that I'm like, ugh. It's one of those kinds of noises that makes me all. Ugh. It's when you start to go crazy. Nope, no clothes. Beware, standing in the darkness, sanity will slowly drain. Well then, we'll do that. We'll shut out the darkness. The old archives, here we go. See if we could just pick up a torch. Oh, that's unsettling according to this. Quite unsettling indeed. Yeah, so there is sanity. The decrease or increase by completing puzzles and making progress. So unsettling events like this decrease the sanity. Roaches, possibly. Oh, and they've disappeared. Oh. And ahead. Yeah. This is how we solve our puzzles. Ha! Just throw things at the solutions. I'm trying to remember if there's like actually something up on these or not. I don't think so. Tinderbox. Tinderbox. Alright. Back into the light. Have a little peeky do. And we're good. Books. Ha! A tinderbox. We have a lantern. All right. Filled with oil will be turned on pressing F or selecting it in the inventory. Here we go. Our sanity, your head is pounding, hands are shaking. Knees are weak, palms sweaty, mom's spaghetti. And since we don't have like extra fuel, we'll just keep that as best we can for now. Just do a bit of that. Okay. So far, so good. Let me open it. I'm trying to remember if I can set these on fire or not. That's okay. Oh, $10. Alright, before I go, anything else? There we go. So far, so good. There's some oil.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay. A little new to ourselves. So what is the goal of this game? Well, according to the game, it is not to win. Don't focus on winning. Nah, that's not the objective. Just immerse yourself in the world. Say no, sir. Not today. Okay. So yeah, there's some... Like, we gotta make some potions, I think? Possibly? Alright. Progress. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. Okay. Now we're in kind of the main...
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Some memories. So yes, go to the inner sanctum. Kill. That's the goal. Seemingly. Some oil. And tinderbox. Ew. Some creepy crawlies. I can't remember if it's now or if it's later if you try to... Yeah. Sorry, nope. Boom, let's go. Oil for days. Watch ha! I'll probably, if I'm being honest, run out of it at a very inopportune time. Knowing me. Alright, so we got the wine cellar, laboratory. And then... I'm trying to remember what's up here. It won't budge. Okay. Is it the archives that's over this way? Possibly. Throw a box at the door, that'll fix it. Who knows? That could. Tabulare. Yeah, archives. Okay. Alright, so I remember that much. Again, been a little while. And then, of course, we got potential blood to go to the refinery. Well, let's see if Jenna is correct, or can we pick up rocks? We can pick up rocks. Let's see. All right, so if we take the rock over to the boards, let's see. Let's find out. Those boards are mighty strong. Yep, mighty strong indeed. All right. So, we heard some voices coming from over this way. Let's go check it out. There's no harm in doing that. Wine cellar, laboratory. Let's go to the wine cellar first. See if we can get some more wine bottles to throw around. Oh, key. Okay. Find a key for the wine cellar. That's in our mementos, which we can get that way. There we go. No way I'm correct. Who knows? You could be an amnesia genius. All right, so we can go to the laboratory. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well his eyes as he received the first kick in the stomach. Hayes remained hidden. Something else happened. Just light that up. Spooky. The very stone of Brandenburg. Okay. Some gooiness. See if we got anything over here. Can help us out. So far. Oh. Haha! Haha! Boom. Oil. I will be taking that. Some footsteps. There's that noise I was talking about. It's like the teeth like grinding and almost cracking. Ugh. That is one noise I am not a fan of. A little bit of oil, sure. We'll just light that up. This is the place where you gotta make some stuff. All right, chemical relocation. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Ooh, there's a spooky Jenna that just walked by. It's a ghost.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
So cuprite, aquafortis. Oh. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Catamine lotion and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia and Aqua Fortis. I hope it will produce a more even solution. Okay. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put in use, except as a detergent. Well, we can wash those clothes we saw earlier in the closet. Organic tissue reacts especially violently. Organic tissue, so the red that we saw, so that especially violates the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. Might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. A tinderbox. Another tinderbox. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment, safe return. Oh, no, we're going back to it. Okay. I was hoping I could take it. That does not seem to be the case. All right. A tinderbox. All right. Ooh. Spookiness in the water. Let's light that up a little bit. Oh, I'll take this. Can I? Hey, look at that. It's like a bottle flip. Nope, that didn't land. What do we got? Four different chemicals are needed to continue. I know that. I'm trying to get them. Okay. So I guess the chemicals. Oh, it's tab, not that. So we got the pot. Fuel for the lantern, yep. So if we do. Oh. No item to use the object on. Okay. So we're gonna have to potentially come back. Oh. Yeah, I don't see much of anything that we can use there, so guess we gotta look around some more. Hello, tinderbox. Oh, what? Another tinderbox. All right. Wonder if there's anything on top of the shelves. Oh. Don't see anything, but that's okay. Nope. I keep thinking.
What is this place?
Yeah, I keep thinking that tab is for my lantern, but it's F for flashlight in other games, so that makes sense. Okay. So, didn't see any of the chemicals we needed down there. That's okay. Can't go to the wine cellar. We need chemicals for that. So we either go to the archives or down to the basement. So, basement, that's where the blood is. Or was the refinery? Yeah. But we can't go forward because we would need the chemicals to burn that stuff. Or the Aqua Regia or Vitae or something. That makes sense. Unless we can throw rocks at it. We'll try the Jenna method. Just throw things at it. Hope that solves your issues. Hacha! Nope. Okay. So in that case, let's go up to the archives, where I think we get our first encounter with the thing that haunts us, I think. Yeah, that's boarded up. Okay. Catalogs, alright. Rare books. Hello.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
All right. Starting to learn a little Daniel backstory. Soju, ayo. Started watching episode 8 and YouTube thought maybe he's streaming, and he is. Hey, welcome. Yeah, in that particular thing I mentioned, and it's on the community thing as well, we're going to be doing Spooktober. Woo! So one day I'll do Dark Souls, and another day we'll do the spooky games. Oh. Yep. Wrong thing again. $10. Being in Asia usually means I can't catch the streams. Well, hey, here you go. Glad you could make it. All right, so nothing in here. It's all right. Can't make our way out. Can't open the windows. Can't break them. Let's get a little bit of light here and there. Help out our sanity. Alright, so we went there, we went in there, we came out over here. Have a door and an open door. And I think one of these two is where we start to get our encounters. Here in a bit. Nope. Nope, hello.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay. Part 2 of 3. A tinderbox. Alright, so far so good. So before we go that way, let's explore the open room. This one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where the encounters start. Like, pretty sure. Don't quote me. Play a little... No piano for us? Nope. Okay. Just pick up a weapon. Oh. Alright. So far, so good. Some oil, thank you. Alright, nothing in there. We're good. Here's those boulders Jenna was talking about. Oh, triple. Some blueprints, potentially. Put the book back where it belongs, clearly. Fragile, but not breakable by hand, the game tells us. Pick up a helmet and gotcha! Some maps. Okay. The game doesn't want us to look at the maps. Well, Kingdom of Prussia, Central Prussia, okay. Oh, hello. Oh, give me the door.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
That's cool. I try to turn around and see, not moving the mouse, and it just turns back because you're drawn towards it from the memory. That's cool. Nice little touch.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
We're a bit insane. Oh, let's see if we can calm down a bit. All right, just take a breath. And we go forward.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Puzzle time. Well, not really a puzzle. But basically, we pull a book, We run for a bit. Oh, let me see. Ki! Some local folklore. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 8201. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. That's where we are. Quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes. It's as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. Ooh. I'm not going to read this whole thing. Dark Assassin. Ayo. So the Gatherers, bodies wrought by their tainted souls, 11 disfigured, and empty of essence inside it, called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. Visit undone, yes. Mortal Baron. Okay, thank you. So, as I was saying, we pull a book, we run. I know there's like another, like one or two. One here, one there. Oil. Yeah, so basically we have to get the hip, run around, get those two. I think that's it. Oh. Huzzah! Alright, we're good. A key to the wine cellar. Let's see, how am I doing? Doing good? Doing good. Went out and got some Halloween costume and decoration stuff today. Just got work like 4 minutes ago, so like I'm assuming just like got off of work. Alright, let's read the note. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, which is where we'll be heading. So the wine cellar, the Kingsmen will leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. So potential bunch of dead people in the wine cellar. Yeah, my typo off work. That's fine. Hope you had a good day. All right, so far so good. Got our wine cellar key. Hello. All right, we were here a little bit ago.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. And downstairs is where we're going to go. Hooray! Yeah, we already looked in those. Oh. This collapse did not happen previously. Or so it would seem. Oh, let's see. Yep, so here we go. We must find a new way out of this area. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals, the acid, yep. We found our key for the wine cellar. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar, so we gotta go to the wine cellar. Makes sense. And now we gotta find a new way out of this area. Fair enough. Alright, so in our maps room... Yeah, this is all closed off. Unless there's like a... I don't think we can go that way. I was thinking like maybe move a bookshelf, something like that. All right, let's come back in here. Hope. I said hope. There we go. All right, we're in there. All right. No. And no. Study. Just light up some stuff. We don't know our own strength. Spooky. Work is okay, but man, I'm exhausted. Well, take a load off. Time to relax with some spooky games. Some old tomes. Nope, wrong button again. Ooh. Spooky book. There we go. Oil. Tinderbox. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Unless maybe up here might be a little something something. Yeah. Oh. Nothing. Okay. This game psychological horror, or there's zombies, ghouls, and monsters in it? So, spoiler alert, there's a monster that kind of is stalking you, so to speak. But most of it is more like psychological, like you're expecting something to happen. And then there's other times where you're not expecting something to happen, and then boom. But it's a good horror game. Good horror game. Alright, so now we're going into here. Alright, now we're back here. Alright, so far so good. Okay, so far so good. Easy peasy. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Well, we've had some of this stuff grow out all of a sudden. But I don't think we have anything that we can use on it. So we gotta get to the wine cellar. Hudge. There we go. Okay. So that's where, yeah, that's where we came from originally. Wine cellar's over this way. Spooky. All right. Oh, use the key on the door. we go. Braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Alright, so that won't move. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Make sure you turn off your lantern. Game's letting you know. I'm gonna crouch. It's more of a just in case. Yeah, I remember. I remember hiding in this corner for a little while. Okay. Sanity's dangerously low. We'll use the light for a little bit. Just kind of, you know, help us out. Because if you go insane, then you basically lose. Alright. Huh! Alright. Beware of insaning the darkness. Yes, yes, yes. Looking. We all go a little mad sometimes. Yes. Ha-ha. Oh. This what I need. There is some laudanum. Oh, there it is. Laudanum will increase our health. So, I'm gonna use some oil. Our health, all is good. But our sanity is just, who knows? Alright, so there was our first encounter with our monster over that way. Just gonna stare at the light, focus on the light, but also looking over in the side right there where it was. Keep it cool. All the things I've lost, I miss my Mimo most. Just gonna chill for a second. See how our sanity's doing. Still not great. That's okay. All right, let's go after the monster. That seems like the logical thing to do, right? He closed our door. How rude. And don't worry, the game is what's being blurry. It's not like all of a sudden my connection or anything's dropping, and now we're a bit better. So we can proceed. Nice and slow, like. come on over to a light. Work when I'm by myself. I talk to myself. Sometimes I answer myself. I think a lot of people do that when they're alone. And by alone, I mean like by yourself. You know, not like alone, like, oh, there's no one in my life. Nothing like that. I've even done that, like, I'll be, like, I remember when I was younger, I'd be in the shower, and I would, like, have these conversations that I was, like, needing to have with people in my head. The full conversation. Like, their part, my part. I've done that. Wind up just getting angry at the person because of the scenario I made up. All right, anything else over here? Oh, wrong button again. Oh. Does this count as light? Ah, there we go. $10. How are we doing? We got on 5. I don't necessarily want to use all of them. On the ground here, though. So we got some orpiment. That's good. $10. Okay. Can we pull one of these? Potentially. Okay. So we went through there, which came to over here. Put this out for now. Like, I'm fairly certain. Could have sworn there was like one of the bottles you can pull. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Oh well. Let's keep going. Okay. Just close the door behind us. Got the coop right. See, we got tools to fight against the monster. Got some, you know, saw blades. Do some dental work if we need to. So you've got a saw? Yeah. Let's see. Never thought that made sense. Why wouldn't you answer yourself if you're trying to solve some problem? Oh. Ha. Just check all of these. Again. Okay. There's nothing in here except for the little chemical we got. So where we're at on that. So we've got the orpiment, we got the cuprite, so we need 2 more. And then we can head back to our laboratory. All is good on the health. All right. So, just in case. Close that. So you hold down left mouse while moving to push. Yeah, I know. I've been throwing stuff around all game. Alright. There we go. Like that. Yeah, we did that earlier. Yes. Oh, hello. That was a bit comical. The barrel just donked off of our dumb head. But I remember this part. It basically caved in our entrance. So we need to hop up there. So we need to build a little bit of a way to get up there. Come back here. Oh. Careful. Okay. Oh no. My creation! Okay, so we can... No, we probably won't be able to... Yeah. Those rocks won't really work all that well, which is fine. Alright, so we do this. We do this. We're out of our fuel. We have some. There we go. Ho! Okay. Like I'm fairly so. Huh. No. Haha. Huh. Come on. Just tease it. Alright. So. Got this beam. Give it an extra push. Oh. Not that way. I think I needed, potentially, to get... So I'm looking. I somewhat remember this, like...
Someone's coming.
Ooh, a few drops of oil. Nice. Yeah, I somewhat, kind of, sort of remember this part. Like having the... do a little... Oh. Oh, well, that was dumb. Alright. Like, we need to unwedge that. So maybe I build over here. Oh, careful. Well, that just seems unlikely. Nope. All right. All right. So now. Bit of that. Oh, that one's still not budging. Nope, it's starting to move. So we gotta clear this whole thing. Okay. Go. A bit of that. Huzzah! Now, before we proceed forward, okay. All right. Try to play it cool. Try to move quickly. Let's chill by the light for a little bit. Play it cool. Play it cool. Okay.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
That would be the men who died here, the ones that were. We got enough wine to last us till here, or perhaps tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. Wilhelm's last words. Okay. Some Aqua Regia. So now do we have Orpiment, Cuprite, Calamine, Aqua Regia. All four. So now we can go back to our laboratory. Try anyway. All right. Get her sanity back up a little bit. Look at the candle. Out of drink. I need to get a new one. That's okay. All right. So far, so good. See, from the classic 90 movie, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance, dance. Feeling screwed up at screwed up time in a screwed up place does not necessarily make you screwed up. Wise words. Christian Slater for the win. Very underrated movie. I don't really remember much about it. I remember Christian Slater, but you can't hurt me. All right. So now that we're back here, I'm going to just call a quick timeout so that way I can go get me another drink. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. There we go. New drink acquired. All right. So, back to our laboratory. Nope. That's the refinery. Laboratory's back down here. Why did I come up here? All right. Well. Let's see. A lot of 90s teen angst. A really good soundtrack, sort of precursor to vlogging podcasts. Yeah, I don't remember that much about it. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I was sitting here like, we were just here, but the wine cellar had a different setup. Okay, so now that we've made it, let's look. Combining 4 chemicals can create powerful acid. Okay. So, we will do this. Okay. Does not like that. That's my chemistry pot. Turn on the burners first. Well, that makes sense. There we go. Oh, I was trying to put it where it would go. Not where the stuff... Anyway. Let's go, pot of acid. Let's get tripping. Okay. Pot of acid. There's so many places we could use it. But I'm guessing the refinery would be where we would want to go. Well, that's now a problem. The stairs collapse. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. Okay. All right, well. Have a little look around. Got some boxes. They don't slide. That's good. Okay. Just need like another couple, I would suspect. Okay. Oh, don't you go anywhere. Boom. Let's go. Okay. Streets bad. The different soldiers opened fire and shooting men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Not sleepy. This stuff's starting to grow all over the place. Excuse me. All right. So, hiccup. Achievement unlocked, Alchemist. All right, let's go. To the refinery. The Casbah. Did he rock the Casbah, though? That's the question.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Well, let's be ready when enemies are near. Yeah. Avoid looking at enemies. Good. Smart idea. Good advice. Keep it cool. Look into the light. And we go. Alright, so he went over there. Which is where we need to go, unfortunately. Oh.
It's cold. It's so cold.
Oh. Tinderbox. Hmm. All right. Nothing else. Keep moving. Boom, some laudanum.
22nd of June, 1839.
Some spookiness happening right as soon as we start reading the
More
note.
than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Just moving nice and quickly. Easy like. Gotta be careful on my tinderbox. Blocked from the other side. Okay. And it goes out to the main area. Alright, got some lantern oil there. Something's clogging the pulley contraption, you say? Ah, there you are. Okay. Calm down. How's my health? Few cuts and bruises. So, you know, not bad. Cellar archives. Ooh. Water, eh? I remember this. I remember this. Okay, can't pick it up. So we just gotta be careful with our jumping. Right here is a bit of a tricky bit. Alright, it's a heavy gate. Must be an opening mechanism. Well, I don't see one. That's okay. Distract him a little bit. So it's in one of the rooms. But which room? Alright. I'm gonna make a... Alright. Got some laudanum. Got a little bit of an object we can throw. Don't see anything. Oh. It's maybe the other room. Maybe. But I need to find something to throw first, is what I'm thinking. Yep, right there. Hopefully it's not timed. That would be terrible. Yeah, it seems like it's timed. Okay. I'm just gonna see if that sound stops that beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that's got a long time, so there's at least that. Okay. Got a little bit of oil. This part doesn't play around. All right. Seems like that body part distracted him for a little while. And over there is where I need to get. Another heavy gate? I don't trust myself to jump on that. Yeah, as soon as I hit the water. Okay. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh, come on now. That hit. That hit got me. It like turned me around. Dead flesh can act as a distraction. I know that. I figured that out. Okay, so we're back here. So that's at least good. Okay. Alright, so we at least got that going for us. Just seeing where he's at. I just gotta wait for him to start feeding on the dead flesh. That's what it is. Hollow needle. What does that do? Okay. Oh, it's locked with a simple lock. So there we go. All right, sweet. I am now further than I have ever been in this game. I've never made it past that part right there. It's not playing around. Oh, escape artist, let's go! Achievement! Okay. Oh. We can relax for a second. Goodness. Okay. And let's proceed forward. This is cool. Door open. All right, so this looks like it might be like the new central hub. But I think what I'll do is we'll stop right here. Now that we've gotten to a whole new area for me. There we go. Sweet. Music's nice and hopeful. Door opens for us. I think this is a good place to end. So we'll save and exit. There we go. All right. So that'll wrap this up. The first of our Spooktober videos and recordings and streams. So as far as when we'll do this again, well, at the very least next week. I may do it, you know, sometime like throughout the week or even tomorrow. I don't know. But just be on the lookout for it. So, let me just come on over here. There we go. So, before I go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. We'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody.